distracting with the.
Hi, welcome back. I am here with author Scott Miller. He is the author of Management Mess to Leadership Success. 30 Challenges to Become the Leader You Would Follow, which I think is a really clever title, by the way. I like that a lot. Amongst many other things. Scott, thank you so much for being on the show.
My pleasure.
Let's get your background. You've been in Park City for 20-odd years.
I have. I was born in Orlando, Florida, moved here back in 1996.
Okay.
So I've been in and out for about 23 years.
Okay.
So love Park City, and I've been with the FranklinCovey company for 23 years as well.
Yeah, list off some of your stuff here because I was reading it like you are great life, great career.
Yeah, so I host a radio program on iHeart Radio every week. It airs here locally on Saturday mornings.
Right.
It has a large podcast following, and I host a program not so dissimilar to this, that is the world's largest leadership newsletter every week.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we bring on guests as well. I'm an Inc. columnist and a full-time executive at FranklinCovey and the author of this new book coming out next week.
There you go. Here's the book. Management
Mess to Leadership Success. It's really kind of the journey of all of my own management messes through my career, and that I've learned that everybody has the same types of messes, but not everybody is a complete mess, and not everybody is a complete success. We're all sort of on a journey.
So yeah, so that's kind of the nice thing about it. From what I've read from this, you don't walk into it like a know-it-all. You walk into it like, I've made these mistakes. I have messed up, and these are things I've learned from it, right? So
yeah, this is a confessional. This is about all of the things I've said that were wrong or did that were wrong that I think other people can relate to. But it's rare in leadership books because they're usually really academic and aspirational and hard to relate to. So I wanted to write a book that would shake up the leadership space to say, you know what, there's people like me out there, millions of them, where leadership is harder than you think. Leading people is a hard task.
Yeah.
Not everybody should do it.
So you said, I did read the part that you actually were demoted from your first leadership, your first leadership position.
After 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I was just a tyrannical jerk.
Oh.
I mean, really, being a great individual producer, a great salesperson or project manager does not mean you're going to make a great leader of people.
Sure.
And I think too many people are lured into leadership roles versus led. Because leading people is relentless. It's hard work. It takes high courage conversations and straight talk and moving outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And it's not for everyone.
Yeah, and this is great because you often hear people say, I hate my boss, or whatever, I hate my manager. They're not happy with the people that are above them.
Yeah.
And so talk about how someone who is in that role and does actually want to be a good leader and wants people to succeed with them, talk about this book a little bit.
I think there's 30 challenges in here that every leader faces. And so I wrote the book with a lot of my stories to say it's harder than you think. And so I think people should be more forgiving of their bosses, because bosses are people too, right?
Yeah.
Bosses are usually promoted because they wanted to be a leader, sometimes for the wrong reasons.
Sure.
And they're facing a whole new set of skills. So you have to make a paradigm shift when you move from being an individual producer to a leader of people. It's no longer about you. The light needs to be turned metaphorically on the other person, and you have to have their best interest in mind.
Right.
No longer are your results just what you're delivering, it's what the other team is delivering, and resist rushing in and saving the day. So it's a hard task.
Yeah.
And so I tell a lot of people, be very thoughtful about becoming a leader, because it's not everybody's natural talent, and too often people become a leader and then they flame out and their brand is injured and they can't go back to the previous role because it's kind of hard to go back down the corporate ladder.
Sure.
So I think one of the premises is be real deliberate as you're moving into becoming a leader of people, because it is not the best career trajectory for everybody. And it's messy.
Yeah, so you're saying not everyone should be a leader. They probably could pick up skills and maybe get decent at it, but not everyone's meant to be a leader.
I think it's a good parenting book. I think it's a good book on how to be a better listener, how to talk straight, how to declare your intent, how to not overcommit, undercommit and overdeliver, how to balance your time. One of my biggest messes is I'm too efficient in my relationships with people. I treat people like I rake the yard, fast and quick and get it done. But with people, as Dr. Covey said, slow is fast and fast is slow. So I think a key leadership tip is with relationships, you gotta slow down. Take your time with people. Understand everybody's got a mess going on. Theirs may be less visible than somebody else's, but everybody wants to move towards success. And I hope the book is inspiring and enlightening for people who have their own messes and can own them, be more vulnerable, admit them, work in a safe environment with a leader that creates a pre-forgiveness culture. You're all gonna make mistakes.
Sure.
But if your culture is so tight and tense where everybody is so worried about, not taking risks, you're never gonna grow your business.
Right. Right. And so you're saying pretty much anyone that has to be in charge of anybody
or
would benefit from this.
Exactly.
Parents, over
committee
everybody.
members. That's right.
Pastors. I mean,
You got it. Everyone. That's right.
Yeah.
It's done well. It's launching on June 16th or June 18th, and it hit the #2 hot new releases on Amazon this week. So I'm very excited about the momentum.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, we signed books at the King's English last night down in Salt Lake City, and
very good.
And we're headed out on a 10-city book tour next week. Miami, Chicago, Boston, Atlanta, LA, San Fran, Denver. So I'm very excited about the momentum because I think it carves out a new voice in the leadership space. I do think most leadership books are written by really wise people that are often professors and academics.
Sure.
And I wanted to write a book from someone that's hired a lot of people and had to fire a lot of people and had to have a lot of high courage conversations about everything ranging from come to work on time to you got to collaborate with others to you got to be more abundant.
Yep.
And so that's what the book's about.
Wonderful. Say your website one more time for people so they can check out all these things you do.
Yeah, so it's managementmess.com. And you can follow me on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Listen to the iHeart radio program Saturday mornings on KNRS 105.9. And you can subscribe to my leadership newsletter that I host for FranklinCovey at franklincovey.com. Every week we interview best-selling authors, business titans, CEOs, celebrities. It's a great way to get a tip in your inbox every Tuesday from FranklinCovey.
Very good. Author Scott Miller.
Thank you so much for having me.
Best of luck on your tour, and thank you so much for coming by the station this morning and introducing your book to myself and all the viewers here. Don't go anywhere. We have more to come right after these commercials.